Greetings to all students. Today I will teach you chapter 8 Science Fiction Through the Ages. Means science fiction means science novel written in different years and ages. So in this chapter we will learn about science, but that is not real. So class, I am going to start chapter. Many years ago in 1516, the English author Sir Thomas More published a book called Utopia. So in 1516, Sir Thomas published a book that's name is Utopia. In his book, he described an ideal society. Okay, he described ideal society that provides justice and fairness to all. In fact, this book gave us the word utopia. Means in this book you can see the whole world in this book, that is utopia, which means a perfect but unreal world. Okay, it is said that this was the first book that influenced how science writers were going to write stories about the future. So this is the first book who tell about the science writers were going to write stories about the future. So this is describing the future of science. So a century later, in around 1662, so we are talking about 1662, trips to the sun and the moon came to be described in the French writer Cyrano de Bergerac's Other World in 1726. So Cyrano described about the sun and the moon in his book Other World in 1726. Jonathan Swift wrote Gulliver's Travel, stories of fantastic voyages to land, and described how society would be in the future. So all the writers describe future of science. A few decades later, decades means students about, we are talking about 10 years, after 10 years you can say. A few decades later, after 10 years, after some 10 years, Voltaire, a French philosopher, he is a French philosopher and writer, wrote about visitors from other planet in his story Micromegas, Science Fiction, and arrived. Now next, however, science fiction in the modern sense originated in the early 18th. Frankenstein 1818 by the English writer Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley is generally considered the first science fiction novel. Okay, then after Shelley written about his book in 1818, it tells the story of a scientist who tries to create a living being for the good of humanity, but instead produce a monster. In his book, Shelley described about the try to create a living beings, okay, but there is a monster. In the mid-80s, so we are talking about mid-time of 80s, the American author Edgar Allan Poe wrote many stories that realized on scientific observation. Okay, now then after in mid 80s, American author Edgar Allan wrote his book that is relied on scientific observation. Two of science fiction most important author, Jules Verne and H.G. Wells, emerged in the late 18s. Okay, Verne, a French novelist, became the first writer to specialize in fiction dedicated to thinking about the future Implications to technology in 20,000 leagues under the sea. 1870. Verne used realistic, detail, and developable and explanations to support incredible tales of sea. So they are describing some tales and stories about the sea. Verne used realistic. Okay. Now it also foresaw the modern submarine in its marriage adventures. Then after we can see the modern science in the Verne. Now next, Welsh British author wrote imaginative novels. Then after a British author written imaginative novels and short stories that reflected his training as a scientist. Wells wrote some of science fictions we can say novel, okay, most enduring works such as the Time Book of suggested that suggests what the great scientist Albert Einstein. Okay, now next we can see where word letter proves as one of the most influential theories of our time. Reality. It suggested that it is possible for time to dilate and that is slow down if we travel as a speed close to the of light. Okay, when we will travel very fast but where we will very slow in the space. On other words, it is possible to travel in time. So you can travel with the time. All of us travel at the rate of 1 hour in every hour. Okay, we can travel at the rate of 1 hour in every hour. 1 hour is equal to 1 every year. Okay, but the question is, can we travel in time faster or slower than 1 hour per hour? Or can we actually travel backward in the time, going back say 2 hours per hour or 10 or 100 years per hour? Well, if you are on time machine and traveling at a speed close to that of time, 300,000 kilometer per second. This is your actual time. Time would go slower for you and their time will be very slow for you, and on the earth time will be go fast. Then for people stationed on earth. Say you were 15 years old when you left earth. If you are in 15 years at the earth, okay, on the earth, then you will go to space and traveling at about 99.5% of the speed of light, and you will travel with the speed of light only 99.5% and celebrated only 5th birthday, and where you will celebrate your 5th birthday. But during your space voyages, when you get home at the age of 20, after 5 years when you will spend your time in the space, then after you will come here after only 5 years. So your classmates and your neighborhoods, you would find that all your classmates are 65 years old and you are only 20 years old. Okay, retired and enjoying their grandchildren, and your friends will enjoying their children's and retirement since time passed more slowly for you. You will have experienced only 5 years of life while your classmates will be experienced 50 years. So your age will be very younger to your friends. In other words, if we travel at a speed close to the of light, we travel through time as well as. This is what H.G. Wells and tried talking about in this book. So H.G. travels discussing their views in this book. In the early 20th century, many science fictions emphasize serious themes of politics and society. After 20th, science fictions emphasized theme of politics and society in this book. Fahrenheit 451, American author Ray Bradbury talked about a terrible society where people burned books. Okay, in fact, while the book was first published in 1953, it was released as a movie, okay, in 1966. And this book published as a movie in 1966. British author Aldous Huxley in his book Brave New World, and the Russian author Eugene Zamyatin describe words that were completely the opposite of that Thomas More had described as utopia. They are called dystopia. So, earlier author called it utopia, and Thomas described its dystopia. Okay, so this is the meaning of this word: imaginary place and situation in which everything in society is extremely bad. And in this utopia, you can feel everything will be perfect. The world will be perfect. Everything should be clear and very justice. Okay, but in these dystopias, we will find everything is bad. Whose were description of nightmarish future society? It is a sad thing that many of those descriptions have come true for our time. The other scientist fiction writers of the first half of the 20th century that we must mention are Karel Čapek and Olaf Stapledon. Čapek introduced the terms robot in his play RUR in 1921 and discussed as atomic bomb in his novel. Okay, science fiction began again and wider audience in the mid-90s. Its popularity gives as development in the production of nuclear energy and in space exploration showed the science fiction was more meaningful than many people had believed. Okay, the American magazine Outstanding magazine was edited by John Campbell Jr. between 1937 and 1971. Capable sought stories that were believed that showed increased attention to literary quality. He attached such American writers as Robert A. Heinlein and Isaac Asimov. Heinlein became one of the most influential science fiction writers of the 90s. His best-selling novel Stranger in a Strange Land, published in the 1960s, explores controversial ideas about our society. Okay, controversial means ideas which cause a lot of debate in society are called controversial. Ideas about our society. Heinlein was also important in writing science fiction for young adults in such novels as Rocket Ship Galileo. Okay. In 1950s, British writer author C. Clarke wrote two short stories that became science fiction classics. In the 9 billion names of God, a Tibetan monastery buys a computer to finish its century-long task of computing the possible name of God is the Hugo Award-winning The Stars 1955, an expedition by a British to a distant planet leads him to the ruin of a civilization that was destroyed when its star went supernova. And you can say supernova means when stars explode, emitting energy and light millions of times greater than that they are originally processed. We say that the stars have gone supernova. Understood, students? Now next, Clarke had first talked about humans landing on the moon in his novel Prelude to Space, published in 1951. His greatest fame, however, came when he worked on his short story The Sentinel, also published in 1951. Also with movie director Stanley Kubrick, turning it into a huge movie. Okay, short story changed into huge movie. It called 2001 A Space Odyssey. It talks about how evolution you can say a process of gradual change that takes place over many generations, during which species of animals, plants or insects slowly change some of their physical characterization. Pre-human past and could work in the future. It is science fiction. Science fiction, I said, this is a science novel that knowledges and excitance of an alien god-like superpower. And superpower you know very well, I think. You know, na? Now next, today Clarke is remembered for predicting. And today we are remembering Clarke as a predicting communications through satellite. Okay, satellite, an object that is sent into space to travel round the earth in over the receive and send information. So you know satellite system. At this time we know Clarke as a predicting and communicational through satellite system. He had written about it in a science article called Extraterrestrial Rays in 1945. It had been published in the magazine Wireless World. Okay. Stanislaw Lem of Poland has been recognized as a major science fiction writer since the 1950s. His wide knowledge and depth of analysis appear in such work as Solaris 1961, in which scientists of Earth are sent to study a massive ocean and other planets. Science fiction television programs and motion pictures attach large audience. One of the best known TV programs was Star Trek. A series of movies based on the programs also became popular. Okay, the science fiction movie Star Wars 1977 and its sequels set box office records. And a new interest in science fiction magazine developed in 1977. So new interest is coming in 1977. Davis publication began on other of the first successful new science fiction magazine since the early 1950s. That is Isaac Asimov's science fiction magazine, later Asimov's Science Fiction. A science magazine called Omni, first published in 1978, regularly includes science fiction stories. Okay, so in these books, science fiction stories included more stories are included in these books. Science fiction also appeared with increasing frequency in national magazines. While Isaac Asimov's author C. Clarke and Robert A. Heinlein remain the big three of science writing, much has changed since their times. A new category of science fiction also emerged called cyberpunk, which focused on the way virtual reality and internet related technology shapes our views of the world and relationship with others. Virtual reality is computer created artificial environment through which a computer use seem to move. Other recent science fiction explored nanotechnology which involves changing the way of how atoms and molecules work in object around us. Now class, science fiction, especially in the United States, has always had close ties with its adolescent. Adolescent means people who are maturing into adulthood, age between 10 and 18. Audience in the 2000s, since the popularity of British writer J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter movie is very good. I think about Harry Potter. You can see many series of Harry Potters. I think 7 series are there. Fantasy novels and fields has been flooded with new young adult science fiction. Such science fictions emphasize the capability of teenagers to excel in a strange and complicated world. Class, about science fiction, you can see the science fiction on the YouTube also, and you can find out more knowledge about science fiction. You can see the Utopia video on YouTube. I think you will see, so you will learn. Okay, so see the video and learn about it more. Students, after reading this chapter, we learned that science fiction is a beautiful creation and it attracts to all youngers or teenagers to excel in a strange and complicated world. So this chapter has closed. Thank you, students.